Yeah, it's so weird that the DS is retro now. I agree with that 100%. Cause like, that's just what I grew up on. That was new when I was a kid. But now hearing that it's like, what, over 15 years old now? I'm gonna fact check that. When did the Nintendo DS release? 2004? I was 5 years old when that came out. 2004. It's 2021. That's, yeah, well over 15, a little over 15 years. Which is crazy. Quite honestly, that's just so long ago. I remember having a DSi and doing flip notes on that. Anyone else do flip notes? Flip notes was the best. It was like YouTube, but I was allowed to have it. I wasn't allowed to have YouTube when I was a kid. Or very much YouTube. It was my portable YouTube is what I'm trying to say. And it was a fun community. It was a community I was actively a part of. Because it was a lot smaller than YouTube was, because you had to have a DSi, which not very many people had, by the way. You had to have a DSi to access it, or to create for it. And you also had to fax in an application. Oh, you had a friend? I wonder if I recognize him. Do you know what his username was? I was never a very big animator, but I did animate some small stupid jokes. Some of them more brilliant than and gemstones than others, but... And I wasn't too good at it, but I did get, like, stars. So, like, you know, it wasn't... Yeah, I wasn't too terrible at it. But the funniest thing about, as I was saying, about Flipnote, is you had to apply to upload things through a fax machine. Oh, I don't think I ever... Oh, maybe I heard of that. I was more into... Oh, I can't remember one of their names, but I remember Epic Guitar. With his little Pokemon animations. Oh, jeez! I don't think that counted as crashing into him, because I hit the wall before crashing into him. Yeah? I actually went back to watch some of those. They're on YouTube now. Yeah! Epic Guitar! That's the big one that I actually remember his name. One of them, I did, another one I knew. I can't remember what he went by, but he did Total Randomosity. Yeah, he was like one of the top animators. Looking up old Flipnotes is actually how I found another animator that was on there the whole time. Keke Flipnote. He's one of my new favorite guys. Like, he's the most positive guy on, like, all of Twitter. Like, his tweets are like a fresh of breath air in a world of, like, nuclear fallout that is Twitter. Like, I always love the stuff that Keke posts. And, yeah, that's what I've only recently discovered, and he still uses Flipnote to animate. Oh, yeah, you found him too? Yeah, so you do know him. Yeah, that's my favorite part about his animations, is he still uses Flipnote. It's so nostalgic. And because I was into Flipnote, I actually ended up being able to get Flipnote on the 3DS, which I hate that it never got an online release, like a whole online in America. And the reason why it didn't get that, like how the old one did, is because the Japanese were uploading porn to it. That's why we never got Flipnote Studio 3D like as an official release, where you had to go into Club Nintendo to get it. And in that time, because they were closing out Club Nintendo, they had so much traffic, it was almost impossible to access their website. It was just so slow. Oh goodness. Yeah, I'm not in a good spot to do this shortcut. But, geez, Flipnote, it'll always hold a special place in my heart.